Welcome to Days Behind, where we unveil the trivia and stories behind holidays and national days. Picture this: young people everywhere, coding in Seoul, building in Nairobi, painting change in Rio. From tech to art, they're making waves and breaking barriers every single day. This is the real, unfiltered energy of young people. Innovators, activists, artists, already shaping our world. International Youth Day is a global shout-out to their unstoppable force. So on August 12th, the world turns up the volume on youth voices. It's the biggest, most inclusive festival, where young leaders are the headliners, tackling everything from climate change to inequality. Let's go! So, how did this global party for young people even start? It wasn't like someone just woke up and said, "Hey, let's give the kids a day, there's a whole backstory, and it's actually pretty cool." Let's rewind the clock back to the 1990s. The world was changing fast, and global leaders were starting to realize something major. Young people were consistently being left out of important conversations. Decisions were being made about them, but rarely with them. The United Nations, which is basically the world's big meeting room for countries, saw this gap and knew it was a problem. They understood that you can't solve the world's biggest challenges, like poverty, conflict, and environmental destruction, without involving the very generation that would inherit these issues. The big moment came in 1999. After a series of conferences and recommendations, the UN General Assembly made it official. They passed a resolution declaring August 12th as International Youth Day. The date, August 12th, was chosen to align with the closing day of the World Youth Forum of the United Nations system, which had brought young leaders together in Vienna in 1996. It was a symbolic choice, marking a transition from discussion to action, from talking about youth issues to celebrating youth-led solutions. The very first International Youth Day was celebrated in 2000, and it has been growing bigger and better ever since. This decision sent a powerful message across the globe. Your voice matters, your ideas are valuable, and your actions can change the world. Okay, so International Youth Day exists. Cool. But what's the actual point? What's the mission? It's not just about posting a hashtag and calling it a day. This day has some serious goals, and they are all about empowering young people to become the architects of a better world. The first major goal is to raise awareness. Let's be honest, a lot of people who aren't young have no idea what young people are actually going through. They might think it's all TikTok dances and avocado toast, but the reality is much more complex. Youth today face unique challenges, from mental health struggles and insane educational pressures to a gig economy and the looming threat of climate change. International Youth Day pushes these issues into the global spotlight. The second key goal is all about empowerment. This isn't about adults giving power to young people. It's about recognizing the power they already have and creating an environment where they can use it. The third, and maybe most important goal, is to promote youth involvement in decision-making. For way too long, young people have been on the receiving end of policies made by older generations. International Youth Day flips that script. It champions the idea of nothing about us without us. It encourages the inclusion of young people in local, national, and international bodies, from city councils and school boards to UN delegations. Together, these three goals, awareness, empowerment, and involvement, form a powerful trifecta for change. They create a framework for building a world that truly values its young people. It's about shifting the narrative from seeing youth as a problem to be managed to seeing them as a solution to be embraced. International Youth Day is an annual reminder of this mission. Every year, International Youth Day picks a theme that shines a spotlight on what matters most to young people, like mental health, climate action, safe spaces, and education. These themes get the world talking and spark real change. Standout themes: youth and mental health broke the stigma, while transforming education pushed for better learning. Each year, the theme keeps the movement fresh and focused on what really matters. Ready to make a difference? International Youth Day is for everyone. No big title needed. Get informed, share the message, and take action in your community. Every post, every voice, every step counts. This August 12th, join the movement. Celebrate, support, and empower youth, because your hustle matters. Let's go!